figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right, YouTube Trolls Toys back at with another episode of this week's Toy Haul, episode 47. And on Sunday, December 28th, we made a trade with one of our buddies, right? We traded our Ultimate Edition WWE Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, for this deluxe theatrical edition McFarlane Toys Peacemaker, John Cena in action figure form. I wanted this head sculpt, sort of bowing out a little bit on some of the Ultimates. I mean, I did like Ric Flair, but I hadn't opened him yet. My buddy likes to make shadow boxes, and I'm thinking he's got in mind one for Ric Flair. But I certainly wanted this figure, so it just made sense to make that trade. So that is our first figure arriving, is McFarlane Toys Deluxe Theatrical Edition Peacemaker on Sunday, December 28th. Also on Sunday, December 28th, another one of our buddies, he's in the sort of flea market finds and reselling market, and he found 3 of these big 12-inch G.I. Joes that I did not have. Passed them on to me at very fair prices. I thought $10 a piece. So we got Valor versus Venom. This is Dreadnought Ripper. So that's our first 12-inch Dreadnought for sure. Don't have Zartan yet, but we added Ripper to the family. So he looks pretty cool. I'm happy to add him. Also for $10, also arriving on Sunday, also from 2003. The other one was Valor versus Venom. This is G.I. Joe versus Cobra Spy Troops, but this is Cobra Claws, 12-inch. We have this figure, but I don't know that we have all of his accessories, so I went ahead and picked him up. And our third and final 12-inch Joe arriving from Sunday, December 28th, is Valor versus Venom High Tech. He's also from 2003, and I don't really know High Tech. It says he's an operations support specialist. File name Lewinsky, David P., grade E4. Primary military specialty, armament research and design. Secondary military specialty, telecommunications. Birthplace, Shambles, St. Paul, Minnesota. Although he is more likely to be wielding a soldering gun than one that shoots bullets, High Tech can be depended on to pitch in during a real fight by taking control of any number of complex technological weapon systems used by the G.I. Joe team as they battle the nefarious forces of Cobra. A good-natured soul who can't bring himself to say no, High Tech spends most of his off-duty time repairing the personal vehicles of G.I. Joe teammates, fixing their TVs and stereo systems, and troubleshooting their PCs and laptops. He doesn't mind it a bit. He says it's all good practice for when a key piece of a weapon system fails during a real fight. His latest work involves developing technology that can remove the animal hybridization venom that has been developed by Dr. Mindbender to create more powerful and dangerous Cobra troops. Also arriving on Sunday, December 28th, by way of Raynham Flea Market, where we met our buddy to pick up those Joes and to go picking. We found this Black Series Imperial Death Trooper. Box is a little beat up. Couldn't resist the price. $5. So we picked him up from the Raynham, Massachusetts Flea Market on Sunday, December 28th. Yes, the flea markets are still open here. It's cold outside, which is where this vendor was set up, but we persevered. Arriving Tuesday, December 30th, via way of Hasbro Pulse. Not in on Marvel Legends, but love me some translucent or transparent figures. Had seen this guy at a GameStop and had passed on him, but I decided to go ahead and order Marvel Legends series Secret Wars Iceman to go with Firestarter. And I have Black Suit Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I mean, that's the Spider-Man and Friends I remember is Spider-Man, Iceman, and Firestarter. I don't have the right Spider-Man, but that's okay. While the Secret Wars rage on Battleworld, Iceman ice slides through a time-traveling misadventure, meeting his own parents before he was born. All right, and arriving on Wednesday, December 31st, via way of one of my buddies who went clearance shopping. Usually it's me that does the clearance shopping, but I didn't this year, but he did. And he sent me pictures, so arriving through my buddy, right? But obviously we're paying him back. We got AEW Series 17, number 180, Willow Nightingale in action figure form. Happy to add her to the collection at a price of $12. We got 2 new additions to our Simpsons figure family at $6.99 a piece. We got Ned Flanders, and I can't say I'm familiar with this getup from The Simpsons. I haven't watched it in a while. I wish that I would have preferred the regular Ned Flanders to come out first, but I don't think he has. I think this is the first version we get. Oh well, we got Snowski and Ned Flanders. I'll have to go back and watch that episode. Also arriving on New Year's Eve. We're filming this on New Year's Day, by the way. Obviously, I don't think there are any stores open today, so go ahead and get this out of the way. You'll see it come out on January 2nd, Friday. But we picked up Mr. Burns for $6.99 to add to our Simpsons family. Couldn't pass up those prices. Plus, I hadn't seen the Ned Flanders or Mr. Burns in stores. When he sent the pics and sent the prices, I was like, yes, please grab them. So he did. So thank you. And our last pickup for this week's Toy Haul, episode 47, also arriving on December 31st and via way of clearance. But this time from Wal-Mart, we get Marvel Studios Thunderbolt series, John F. Walker and Sentry. Instead of the $45 price point, we got this two-pack for $20. So, not really big on Marvel Legends, but did want the Sentry figure. Have Yelena Belova and the Red Guardian already. John F. Walker, I'm sort of indifferent on, but that's okay. We were happy to add these to our collection. So we got some clearance deals, some Big Joes, and one full price figure in the way of Iceman this week, right? Been taking it a little bit easier on the toy front because been big on the movie front recently. Hell, I'm going to have to start making videos that says this week's movie haul, I think, at this point. But still into the action figures. Just spending a lot more time recently upgrading my physical media collection. But as always, I truly appreciate you watching my videos. This has been Trolls Toys, and we'll see you soon. Peace.